Hello friend, good evening and welcome to our session. This week we are continuing our series on negotiation skills. In our first series of negotiation skills, we discussed what is negotiation, what are some skills which are required for negotiation, and then we closed on a negotiation technique which is called BATNA. So today we will be focusing on BATNA, and before I break what is BATNA, I would actually like Dr. Brigadier Sunil Kumar Moudgil to share his knowledge on this topic with us. Again, we have with us Dr. Brigadier Sunil Kumar Moudgil, the founder and CEO of Moudgil Learning and Development Solutions. We have with us Mr. Anurag Jain, the CEO and founder of Agile Vibes, and I am your host, Juhi Gupta, partner Experiential Learning's Agile Vibes. So, sir, I would actually today we would like to listen more from you. What is BATNA and understand it in a layman's language rather than in a business language. Thank you, sir.
Great.
So, to you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am. Yeah, Anurag, you look good, and ma'am, you're always great. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak. Yes. Before I come on to the BATNA, so it is a second video in the series. So let me connect quickly what we said in the previous one. We said negotiations are different than the bargain. Here you have to have a different concept of interacting with people for the better and the wise outcome. And we said people go in for soft negotiations and hard negotiations. Soft negotiation, we said, was they are more look at the negotiation as a friend, and they won't take a small little compromise position. In the hard bargain, their basic aim and objective is to win, and so they continue holding on to the positions. But I use a word called Harvard project. That's a beautiful model which says the negotiation must be based on the principle. It's called a principle negotiations. I mean, it must be a wise outcome, and it should not be an outcome which is in favor of one person. There must be win-win. To do that, it talks about four major things one must go in for. It says the first point is always separate people from the problem what you are discussing. Why? Because people have got various issues like perceptions and emotion and communication issues, and also keep the people out and keep in focus what you are planning and discussing is all about. And second, we said focus on interest, not on the positions. Why? Because when you take positions in the negotiations, your ego gets attached. Then you're looking for a face saving in case you got to change your position. And then we said invent as many options as possible before you start making a decision. Don't look at one and start making decision. And the fourth one, we said always look for some objective criteria to actually arrive at the outcome of any negotiation. Some kind of merit on which it must base. And that is how we left it last time. And then we started with a word called BATNA. Now, BATNA is such a beautiful word. The basic BATNA, before I come, let me connect something even important than BATNA. When you go for a negotiation and actually should not get trapped in a negotiation, which actually you must reject. So what you must do, how you must go for negotiation. So you must establish a bottom line when you go for negotiation. If you are a buyer, you must keep one thing in mind. What is the highest price I am going to pay to buy whatever I'm going to buy? And if I'm a seller, what is the lowest amount which I'm ready to accept it? Why? If you have something, you're not taking position, but you have something at the back of your mind that this is, say, as a buyer, I'm trying to go and buy something from the market. Because things are so attractive and sometimes pricing is so high, I should not get trapped into the illumination and the atmospheric of the joint where I go and buy things. I must keep something that this is the highest I'm going to pay, and try and not go beyond the highest. Otherwise, if you go in the end of the day, you may come back and say, oh my God, I paid a little high. So always have something, the bottom line, this is what the maximum I'm going to pay if I'm buying. And if I am selling something, this is the lowest amount I'm going to accept it. If that is also kept at the back, then BATNA is a beautiful weapon to go for negotiation. What I use the word BATNA is best alternative to negotiated agreement. Now, what is the best alternative I have? Like last time we taken it. Suppose I go and try to sell my training to a training company, to the HR. When I go and sit, I go and sit for an interview with the HR or the company. So when I go, I will have more power in case I have some alternative with me. If I do not have any alternative, whatever is going to be given to me, what is going to be offered to me, I'm likely to accept that. Chances are more because I don't have anything to fall back. What all I can be? Suppose I'm struggling as a trainer. I'm struggling to find out a job. What my BATNA can be? How can I develop my BATNA? My BATNA could be, let me see the list of actions I can take if I do not succeed in trainings, I do not succeed in getting a job. What are the various list of actions I can do? Can I open up a small business? Can I go back to my village and start doing some technical and little technology-based farming, or shall I do something different? Let me find it out 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if I do not get success up to a limit of time. What I'm trying, I might quit and get to my second level of what best I have. If I have very lucrative BATNA, then I have a power when I'm sitting with them. So I'm really not begging. Then I'm doing a wise interaction with them to come out with some common price. If they don't, then I say fine, I'll go back. So BATNA gives me some internal power to sit and interact with people and negotiate. That is what we were trying to discuss last time. Yes. Anything, ma'am? Yes.
So, sir, I have a question here. So, like we were talking about this interview experience and all. Being from HR, I have also been into similar situations many times. So where, yes, we also know as a recruiter, we know that, okay, we don't have to go beyond this particular salary. And we have in pipeline other candidates also with us. But in that situation, somehow our interest area is towards a particular candidate. We want there are certain competencies which might be lucrative, or maybe his background is more lucrative as compared to others. So in that case, while we are there on the negotiation table, can we change and process our BATNA, or is it like we should go with a fixed mindset, and or can we be flexible with that? And
yes.
Then how? What should be we should keep in mind?
Yes. No, point is, when I'm negotiating, you're not supposed to take position. Taking position is different. When I take position, I will only charge 20, I will only take 25 lakh, and they say no, 20. So both of us has taken position. Now, budging from position is my ego gets attached. So I have to have a face saving to come out of the positions. Because we are talking as a professional, so my ego gets attached. I can't be quickly changing like buying vegetable on the roadside. So what happens if my BATNA is very attractive and I'm interacting with the HR and they're trying to offer me which is not that good, and I have a very attractive BATNA. What my BATNA attraction of my BATNA can be? I have a job already in hand. Somebody has told me, okay, wait for 15 days, we are going to hire you, and this is what is likely to be. You are offering me 25, and somebody is giving me 35, and they almost confirm, and they mailed me a letter also by just wait in 15 days, you will be joining and all that. So I have a very attractive BATNA. If need be, and if it is in my interest, I can declare my BATNA also without naming the company I'm going to be working with. I'm not going to say which company is hiring me. Then say, fine, man, it's okay. Because I have the power now. Because I have the BATNA. Alternative is there. Fine, man, that's perfectly all right. Because this was just helping me because it is on the same side where I stay. But doesn't matter. There's another job which they're giving me a cab and a driver and starting with 35. Perfectly all right, man. So they may change. He may go a little away, but they are giving all the comfort to this gentleman. So probably they say, okay, we'll have another meeting. Fine, fine, you said that. let's go to our bosses and all, we can have another meeting, we'll let you know. So it will not be closed, the system is kept open. So they will dwell on this. So partner can be declared if it is really attractive. If they don't call you back, doesn't matter. You have something to fall back, already planned it. But people play something, I will touch up that some people play phony. It is not there, but they try to throw weight. Oh, 35 is already there with me and all that. You know, in the training industry, in some places, people try to throw weight. And in this, you're not supposed to be throwing weight and all that, because then you don't really get the power. You're faking the power. Power is not with you. You're trying to fake the power. And faking doesn't take you much in any professional world. So that's not the right way of doing it. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, Anurag sir. Yes. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In fact, when you were talking, a couple of things came to my mind from my past. So,
please share.
Yeah, I think Juhi want to say something. After that, I'll share my examples.
Yes. I was actually coming to you only.
Okay.
To share your experiences.
Yeah, you are from corporate. Juhi is from HR. You know, so let's listen to the corporate first. Yes.
So, yes, sir. So let me first share the example of when I was when I took the job offer at Kotak, which was in 2008. At that time, I was offered an X amount of salary, which was a substantial rise over my previous employment in IDFC. And in IDFC, when I was asking for some, let's call it one hike, and two, I was asking for a relocation back to Delhi, but there was some issue they were not agreeing to. But the moment I got an offer in Kotak, and when I put in my paper, and my bosses asked me, what's the reason? What are you doing? So I told them, this is the job I got. This is the kind of offer I'm getting. So the partner came into effect. They said, okay, hold on, give us 2-3 days, we'll get to you. They had a discussion internally, and within 2 days, they were able to come back and told me that, look, this is what we can offer to you now. So Bhatna, I mean, I kind of could relive that example now, how it helped me in kind of getting a better deal from my employer at that point of time. So that's one example. Yes. Another example I want to quote is, so during my Kotak days, we were working on number of M&A transactions. And most of the time we used to represent sellers. We used to represent sellers and getting buyers for them, either for private equity or selling their company. So there was this particular company which we helped sell in around 2015, where we got a lot of offers from the market. The company was very attractive and a lot of people were interested in acquiring it. And there was one buyer which was very persistent, which started with a valuation X. But because we had other offers with us and we were able to kind of portray to them that, look, these are the kind of offers, we were able to get a valuation increase by 30% on that X. So the buyer agreed to increase because they were able to see that, yes, we are not faking it. We have actual offers with us. And if it doesn't increase the valuation, we'll go ahead with somebody. It again played out very well. On the other hand, there have been a number of instances when we don't have any alternative. We took out a project or a company to the market. For some reason, we had only one offer or maybe two offers, and both offers were not comparable. At that time, we struggled. Whatever valuation was offered by the buyer, we had to kind of try to close the deal on that. We were not in a very good position to negotiate. So, I mean, it really helps. So, yeah, I just remembered those examples.
Very, very beautiful stuff connecting with the model. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Anurag. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Beautiful. And Anurag, I'll pick it up from there only. Sir, like Anurag mentioned that sometimes you don't have any alternate. So in those cases, what would be the negotiation skills or any negotiation tool or technique where we don't have any alternative, or we have not even decided that what is the base or what is the highest point beyond which we will not go. So in such case, is there any method by which we can follow negotiations?
Look, if all the power lies with the person across, it may be the muscle power, it may be economic power, it may be the decision power, everything lies with the person across, then you have hardly any say in that. You got to be just accepting it. It may, it may be national, international scenes also. If economically countries are great, the muscle power is higher, the countries which are lesser, they may be weak and all that. They have nothing else. They accept it. They no choice. So you can only what can save you not to accept which you should have rejected is have a bottom line. That if they're not paying me this much, I'm not going to do it. Then I will fall back. I don't have a partner. Then I have to see what else I do it, because this is my bottom line. And below that, I am not going to accept the offer. So it's a great idea, because it's also starting on the right footing. Because when you go to a company and you are ready to, doesn't matter, you get anything, I am ready to work with you. So they say, you know, this man, I don't know what qualities this man will have. You know, he's not able to put pressure, he's not able to exert. So he's just coming on that soft negotiation, just quickly agreeing for whatever is going on. So it doesn't leave a good picture. So when you are actually, you should not go and sit for negotiation anywhere if you do not have any power with you. You got to have some power, and or you got to, the power can come from preparation. If you think you are weak, you got to prepare a lot. If you think you are weak, the company is on a higher platter. They have more power. They may not give us the contract. They may have already a lot of vendors lying with them. Only your preparation and understanding their partner can help you to find out a strategy. Then you can strategize. What are their partners? What are the different vendors they fall back? Why are they falling back on those vendors? Are they performing really well? Are they so and so? So if you prepare from the perspective, you can have a better deal when you're sitting with them and interacting, and can turn the deal in your preparation, can make the deal turn even if you don't have a partner. Preparation. That's the only way you can go through. Okay, Anurag sir, yes? Do you agree with me?
Totally agreed, sir. Totally agreed.
Yes.
So Anurag, any point from your end which you would like to add on in negotiations?
Can't think of any point right now. I mean, these two examples which I quoted earlier came to my mind. And clearly what sir is saying, I can relate to that not in every situation we may have an alternative, that it makes sense to prepare, because sometimes having a better preparation can see us through, like he said, to kind of think of what are the alternatives to the client, prepare for that, and then prepare your strategy. But no fresh point from my side right now.
Yeah.
So sir, I have a question from the previous session. We were discussing about negotiation skills, and we discussed that skills such as communication, listening, and collaboration and problem solving, all these are important to have good negotiations. So sir, I would actually like to have your viewpoints that how to use certain problem solving techniques or some problem solving skills in negotiations.
It is not a problem solving technique supposed to be. It is a problem analysis. That is more important. How do you analyze problems? How you break down problems into smaller ones and try to find out small answers instead of trying to find out a holistic. It is not that how the fishbone analysis is going to be used, how the scamper is going to be used, how the mind maps are going to be used. No, your trait is the analysis, how you analyze to solve a problem. What is the logic you follow to solve a problem? Let me give you a small example, which I generally give it an example in employability skill. As a interviewee, you sit in front of the panel and they ask you a problem solving question. They say, please tell me how many cars are there in Delhi NCR. You can't say that I am not from the transport department, I won't know, let me check it up. You will say, okay, sir, give me 1 minute. Well, there are about 40 to 50 lakh. He says, how did you come to arrive this figure? He says, sir, Delhi NCR has got, let's say, 20 million population. And on an average, every house is there are 4 to 5 people, there may be more and less. So let me take average 4. And every house has got 1 car or a scooter. Some may have 2, one may not have. So I thought average is 1 per family. So there are 40 to 50 lakh family. So the number of cars or vehicles are going to be 40 to 50. So it is analysis. How do you analyze things when it comes in front of you? it is not applying the concepts of techniques by itself. It is only the analysis. So if you have a logic to go in for it, means you can analyze a situation, because preparation means what? Knowing what exactly the partners these people may have, who are the people those are coming, what are the traits and personality of the people those are going to sit in the panel, because communication, perception, emotion, some people may be, you know, very emotional. They may say, no, who is this man? Why did you call him for negotiation? I don't like him. He is not presenting it well. Some people may play dirty, you know, that is called dirty tricks. I will come and tell you one or two dirty tricks they may use it. So aim is how to get into that, and how you are analyzing a situation and how you're coming out of this situation and with a wise outcome which must be in your favor. That is why that trait is very important. That is why I said. Now since you brought it, yeah. Let me tell you one or two dirty tricks. The word I use, dirty tricks. One, negotiation you'll find in movies, in real life. There's a trick called good guy, bad guy. Good guy, bad guy. You are going to buy a flat and you are going and having tea with the person who is selling a flat, and you are coming out somewhere 40, 50 and that deal is going on, and you are talking and you have already had a fix up with your wife or a spouse. When we are interacting with 40, 50 की बात करेंगे तो आपने बीच में आना है, and you will show emotions. What is this? It has come from my parents and all that, so I have emotions. That I said I will not sell it less than 75. Why are you dealing with 40, 50? No, that's bad. Please don't do it. Guests are sitting. Don't talk like that. They're very nice people. Let's have a cup of tea. Go. I'll tell you. Please. So this is called good guy, bad guy. Police does it. You know, बता दो यार, नहीं तो बहुत मारेंगे. वो फिर मारता है ये, फिर वो चला जाता है पूरा. So that is a trick people use in negotiations to get the outcome in your favor. So that there are another trick they use is threats. Threat. They are sitting and buying a flat, and you're saying the actual cost. In the next tower it is 50 lakh, in another tower is 50 lakh, same floor is 50, and we are still giving you 48 because we are thinking of selling it. Threat. The person sitting here, he said, no, we are from little distance and we came yesterday, we were sitting here. कल बैठे थे हम DM साहब के साथ और SP साहब बड़े दोस्त हैं हमारे, चाय नाश्ता कर रहे थे उनके साथ. उन्होंने बताया था कुछ महंगे हैं लेकिन आप थोड़ा सा बार्गेन करिएगा, तो उन्होंने बताया था. So I think it should be 25. No, he is using threat. कि SSP साहब, DM साहब उनके दोस्त हैं, उनके साथ चाय नाश्ता करते हैं. You know, people have ways and phony call they will use. So you got to be very sharp, very understandable, how to deflect these tricks and how to keep the stuff on the merit when we're interacting. That is why the Harvard model is so beautiful, that it helps you to continue putting back objective that, well, we are ready. Sir, absolutely. They are very nice people. We also know. आप साथ वाले में पूछ लीजिए, उधर पूछ लीजिए. अगर आपको 25 में देता हम भी दे देंगे. कोई भी वो भी फ्लैट है, ये भी फ्लैट. So you got to deflect and continue coming on to the model objective criteria to come out of the solutions. Yes. Are you with me, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So now after this entire discussion, since we are also now running out of time, so what I have learned is that to be a good negotiator, you don't need to prepare only from your end. You also need to prepare from the other end. So you need to read the mind. You need to know what would be the partners the other party would be coming up. And you also need to learn that how to manage with the tricks. So before we closing comments, first from Sunil sir and then from Anurag. Sir,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
comments.
One more point I can say. How high should I start? You know, when I start negotiating, the generally people say, मैं कहाँ तक शुरू करूँ? As a buyer, I feel happy if I pay less than the ticket price or the asking price or the sticker price. अब बाजार में जाते हैं, वो लिखा हुआ 999, 1000, बड़ा सा महंगा पर्स है, 9999. तो if they, when you are going asking and they say, मैम ये ले लीजिए आज सिर्फ for next this month end ये 10% discount पे है, next वाला 20% पे, then we are closing the discount. आपने अंदर enter किया 999, oh my god, 10%, 1000 less, 2000 less. When you buy something which is less than the asking price or the sticker price, you feel very happy about it. So they always raise it and bring you down. Actually, they never lose. You know, that is a market strategy. But they make you happy, a good customer, so that you come back, value customers. And as a seller, you should always tell a figure as high as possible, which you can justify without embarrassment. You can't put a person say 2 lakh rupees. जैसे मजाक बना रहे हो क्या भैया आप हैं क्या कर रहे हो? But whatever price you say, you must be able to justify without embarrassment, and that is high you can go in any negotiation. So when you ask for, you go for a job, you for training, the price what you are going to ask for, you must ask as high possible with justification without embarrassment. They will not ask you justification. You must have justification in mind why I'm asking that. That's my point. Yes.
Anurag, your comment.
No comments. I just learned that how important it is to have not only Bhatna but to prepare with the mindset of the counterparty in any negotiation. That's the key takeaway for me today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sunil sir is a treasure of knowledge, and we'll continue with having him share this treasure with us. So for this series, we'll close currently our topic on negotiation skills, and do keep writing to us and let us know what would be the topics you would like us to discuss.
That's a great idea, ma'am. I'm with you. People when they look at it, I always ask, please comment. I want them to write down what topic they want to see next Wednesday. Or every 1 week we are putting one. So let them be what they want. Will also be. It'll be a great idea. We'll get better direction. Whatever they want, we can also come out with a small panel discussion on that also. Thank you very much. I'm so happy interacting with you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anurag. Thank you, Sunil sir, for your precious time. Thank you so much.